Go live. Okay.
Is that for both of them? What? Is that one button for both of them? Yeah, so the preview headphones aren't connected. Okay. So yeah, we're using a mixer.
Okay. Oh, we just lost our. There we go. Don't touch anything. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Providence Day School's Mozak Field at Overcash Stadium. This is our first full-fledged broadcast of field hockey this fall. We have, let's see, okay, we have a rematch of the state championship game between the Buccaneers of Charlotte Country Day and the Chargers of Providence Day. Each team has one loss in the conference right now. Providence Day lost at Charlotte Country Day 2-1. They were up 1-0 with 8 minutes to go and gave up 2 goals in the last few minutes. They were frustrated because they had lots of chances to score but didn't convert. And then in the last week or so, Covenant Day defeated the Bucks by a score of 1-0. And in overtime, and the Chargers have beaten the Covenant Day by a score of 1-0 in regulation. So each team has a single loss in the conference, and if the Chargers can prevail at home against Country Day today, then they'll be in the driver's seat with splitting head-to-head, and Country Day having that loss against Covenant Day. So that's where we are in terms of the setup for the season. And in a minute here, we are going to go ahead and introduce the starting lineups. Looks like we have chat disabled, and we don't know how to enable that. We're working on it, so we may get that fixed up. All right. I think we have Aiden Gould on the camera tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Providence Day School's Overcash Stadium, Overcash Stadium, for today's Varsity field hockey match. Tonight's match features the Buccaneers of Charlotte Country Day.
All right, we're going to go ahead and do the starting lineups in a minute here.
Providence Day. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to meet the starters for both teams.
Okay, for the Country Day Bucks.
First for the Buccaneers.
Waiting. Here we go. Number 1, Caroline Lostetter. Number 6, Elle Thompson. Number 7, Macon Mobley. Number 9, Zoe Timperman. Number 10, Margaret Schur. Number 16, Audrey Neal. Number 17, Molly Brown. Number 19, Ellie Wilkins. Number 22, Grayson Ann McCurdy. Number 24, Katie Pylon. And in goal, number 33, Zella Thomas. The Bucks are coached by Kaylee Furlan, assisted by Beth Erb and Caroline Plyler. Let's make sure I can say that correctly. Caroline starred at Country Day, coached for a year or two at Latin, and is now back at Country Day. Now the lineup for the Chargers. Number 3, Claire Casey. Number 5, Grace Casper. Number 8, Ashley Alt. Number 10, Virginia Olin. Number 11, Eloise Kochman. Number 12, Lucy Ashra. Number 13, Caroline Crisco. Number 15, Marlo Stewart. Number 18, Kenna White. Number 22, Grace Moore, sorry. And in goal, number 43, E.T. Elizabeth Tiegler. Chargers are coached by Mickey Oshro, assisted by Michelle Garrity and Sarah Kochman. And now we will have our national anthem.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you all, please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right. We are ready for another classic matchup here. This has been, in many ways, this has been the premier rivalry in the private schools for the last several years. Public school-wise, the rivalry has been, well, Myers Park has been added to the mix with these schools as well in terms of what's going on with overall. It is field hockey alumni tonight, so they were hoping to have some good field hockey alums in the stands. And so we will, if we spot any, we'll let you know. Since we don't have the chat working, we can't get anybody to tell us where they're watching from or if there's any issues. So, again, we have a rookie camera person, so we're hoping that camera will work. We finally have a working camera, unlike the automatic camera, which was not working too well earlier this year. So this will be our, I guess this is really our debut for the year, so we'll see how we do. See if we can remember how to play this sport and talk about this sport.
We can't call our star field hockey coach person for advice about what's going on.
Yeah, because she's in the middle of evacuating.
Well, actually, she's not evacuating. They're just preparing and staying.
All right, here we go. Game on. We're trying to figure out how to do the chat, but we don't want to mess up the rest of it, so we'll see how it goes. That was Oshro in the corner towards, I think that was Alt over there. That was Gracie Casper. Ball's in the, and there's the first penalty corner for the Chargers. This is the kind of time of day when we have a tough time seeing sometimes with shadows, but we'll do the best we can here. All right, Caroline Crisco is going to do the insertion. Eloise Kochman goes over Lucy, back to Eloise. Eloise tries to get to the middle. It's a little bit behind her in the pass, goes back out. Gracie Casper shoots. And that's going to be Chargers hit out front. Eloise over to Lucy. I think Lucy's going to play more up front today to try to get some goals for the Chargers. That was out of bounds, and I think may have also been called high, but I think it was out of bounds, so it'll be
Well, the goalie, it looked like kicked it.
okay. So then they might have called it high. Here we go, 16-yard hit for the defense. Knocked down by Eloise and picked up by Mobley. Now that's Ellie Wilkins. Ellie Wilkins has played great against the Chargers the last few years. Nice burst of speed there from McCurdy. That hit a foot, so that's going to be the first penalty corner for the Bucks. Looks like number 17, Molly Brown, is coming up to take it. Looking to the coach for the call on what play they want. Okay, Molly Brown's the inserter. Comes up, blocked and shot. Nice save by ET. That shot was by Margaret Schur, another strong player for the Bucks. Cleared out by Eloise. Outside to Grace Moore. That was recovered by Ellie Wilkins. Tries to go in the middle. Lucy Oshro has it. Reverses field all the way over to Claire Casey. Claire turns. Kind of a blind pass that was taken away by McCurdy. Tough defense on the far side. Couldn't see a number.
22.
Okay, ball to the middle. That's Ellie Wilkins. It was Kenna White trying to bring it up, but it goes out of bounds. So restart here. Battle in the middle. Off of Crisco's foot. Almost knocked away. It is knocked away by Virginia Olin. Olin turns, looks. Blocked. I'm going to call it. It's off a foot, so quick restart here. Oshro goes forward to Olin. Olin has space. Backhand shot. Nice save by the goalie. Comes out to Claire Casey, but knocked away by Molly Brown. Molly Brown playing well. Free kick for the Bucks, or free hit for the Bucks, sorry. Can tell we also do soccer. Oshro has it, keeps it in. Goes back, I think that was Casey. Caroline Crisco has it. Over to Lucy Oshro. Oshro tries to go at a diagonal. Diagonals can get eaten, is our saying here. Got to be careful of diagonal passes. And that's going to be a quick restart from the sideline by Claire Casey. That knocked away. That was off a foot, so free hit here for the Bucks. Looks like Ellie Wilkins is going to take it. Looking towards the corner, knocked away. Nice play. I think that was Casper. Crisco looking to go down the sideline. Off a foot. Oshro starts. Squares it over towards Kochman. Kochman goes down the sideline. Kind of a blind pass because I think she felt pressured. Oshro has it. Good defense there by Ashley Alt. It was Kenna White over there for the Chargers. Okay. Bucks bringing it in. Nice block there by Kochman. Claire Casey has it. Up to, I think that was Casper, looking for Crisco. Crisco pressuring. Crisco trying to take it away. Crisco controlling. Nice battle there between Crisco and Brown. Crisco tries to get inside, unsuccessfully looking for Grace Moore. Ball cleared out. Chargers pressuring, trying to recover it. Lucy Ashro has it. Ashro dribbles in the middle. Ashro with a backhand shot. Blocked off of a Country Day player and kicked to the sideline by the goalie. Ball falls through to Casper. Casper gets that in the middle. Blocked by a Country Day player. That'll be a Chargers long hit out here.
Right now, we don't have the clock on, so we're going to have to tell.
Okay,
the-
yeah,
the
you keep
time.
telling me
So
the time.
We've got 7:48 left in this quarter.
Which is the first quarter, in case you were just coming in. Good battle right there between Wilkins and Ashro. Nice pressure by Casper. That's off of a foot. Nice play by Margaret Schur. Al Thompson goes down the sideline, taken away by Schur. Nice play by Schur. Virginia only comes back. Takes it. That's off. That was not a foul on her. It was off the Country Day player. Goes up to Casper. I think that's Casper. No, it's Garofoli. Tina Garofoli came in. Missed that. Shot in the middle. Molly Brown with another clear. Molly Brown's been playing well on the far side for the Bucks. Quick restart by the Bucks, looking down the sideline. Knocked down by Claire Casey. Claire Casey's also been playing well on that far sideline. Gives that away, but it comes back to Claire Casey. That sort of blind square pass there is dangerous. It was picked off by Neal. Casey kicks that, keeps that in, and goes down the sideline where it goes out of bounds. So we do have the chat working now, so if you have any questions or comments, you can put them in, and we may ask you questions at some point. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Yep, Chargers hit. They're going to call that high. So Grace Ann McCurdy on the far side is going to restart it. Battle in the middle. Ashra took it away, but hit her foot. And there's a miss taken away by Garofoli. What did they call? Oh, I see. I think they called dangerous play for the miss in the face there, the swing and miss. We just lost our picture for a second. Here it comes back. Okay. We just got everything worked up with the cord and the camera, so every now and then there could be glitches, but I don't think we lost. Let's see. If is a glitch, it'll come back quickly. All right. Off of Owen's foot. Quick restart by Wilkins. Looking outside for Schur. Schur backhand. High into Kochman. Kochman quick restart. Kochman nice pass over to Crisco. Crisco's tries to dribble through or look far side. Casper has it.
No. What is it?
5 is Gracie Casper.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, Tina's right here. Their numbers do look very similar.
Yeah, 5 and
far
6 were
away.
hard to keep track of. Claire Casey has it. Looks up for Garofoli. Garofoli's pressured, still has it. Tries to go back to Ashro, but plays the pass, so it went to Country Day, but then Kochman gets it back in the middle. Kochman over to Lucy Ashro. Ashro through the middle, got some space, lines up a shot, and that was...
Wide.
I thought that was off of Country Day, but they're going to give it. Country Day gets the 16-yard hit here. And Grace Moore is checking in for Caroline Crisco. So they've been rotating the people up front so far, the Chargers coaching staff.
We have 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Restart for the Bucks coming outside here. Long diagonal pass. Remember, diagonal passes can be eaten. That was dangerous. That was Kenna White who got it forward to Virginia Olin, looking for Grace Moore. Not able to keep it in. 16-yard hit for the defense. Tina Grafley has it. Tries to go to the middle. Falls to Oshiro. All right, attacking. Sorry, we were doing some. Going to try to go give some advice to the. All right, they're calling that. That's an interesting call. They're calling that a penalty corner for the Bucks. That's their second. We're going to try to work with our camera person a little bit. We have a rookie camera person tonight, Aiden Gould. First time he's running the camera. All right, Molly Brown's going to do the insertion here. We've got 1:36 left in the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. Nice dribbling. Nice block by E.T. Elizabeth Tiegler as she stopped Ellie Wilkins. And now the ball comes outside. And that was Marla Stewart who got it. Gets it to Grafley. Grafley still has it. Nice dribbling. Nice dribbling. Still has it. Tries to go backhand. They're looking forward for Casper. Then back to Oshiro. Oshiro takes it away. Oshiro still has it. Oshiro driving the box. And they're going to call, I think, a penalty corner on that. Yeah. That's the Chargers' second penalty corner. Each team's had 2 penalty corners. They're asking for a clarification on the call there of the trip, why that's a penalty corner and not a stroke. All right, Claire Casey's going to be the inserter. Claire goes back to Virginia Olin. Virginia Olin shoots. Saved by the goalie. Good shot, good save. Claire Casey still has it, battling for it. And there's another corner here. Claire Casey's going to take it again. Goes to Lucy Oshiro. Oshiro over Olin. Olin shoots wide. And that's the end of the first quarter. All right, so at the end of the first quarter, the score is 0-0. Chargers have 3 penalty corners. The Bucks have 2. The Chargers have 1 shot. And I guess we're going to have to say, 3 shots, forcing 2 saves. And Country Day has 3 shots, forcing 1 save. I think there might have been actually 2 saves, because right before we tried to go work on our camera person, there was another great save by Elizabeth Tiegler that I'm not sure we marked down. So this game's living up to its billing already here in the at the end of the first quarter, 0-0. Both teams have had scoring chances. Obviously some strong players on both teams. Molly Brown, Ellie Wilkins looking strong for the Bucks. Lucy Ashro, Virginia Olin looking strong for the Chargers, along with a variety of other players. A lot of players playing well.
So you're not sure if you marked down what?
No, I marked down one thing correctly here, but I think there was a save that happened when we were talking and we missed.
Okay.
Elizabeth Teeler came all the way out to the edge of the box to shut down a penalty corner, and I don't think that we had that save on that PC marked.
So did you want me to add it?
I added it.
You added it. You did
So,
add it. Okay.
we didn't introduce ourselves. This is Ted Dixon and Melissa Dixon. Those of you familiar with the field hockey broadcast know that we've been doing this for a few years now. And we are assisted by Emily Dixon, who's our spotter and is wandering around somewhere. Must be spotting something.
No, she is going down. She went down to talk to alumni to see if we could get a few field hockey alumni up here during halftime to chat a bit.
All right, excellent. Connor Glosson is here to watch his sister. I'm suspecting he might be home because of Hurricane Ian. Haven't asked him, but that's my suspicion.
Again, we want to welcome all of the field hockey alumni in attendance tonight. Welcome back to Know That Field.
So it looks like we have a pretty good crowd in the alumni section here for alumni night for field hockey.
Welcome back, field hockey alumni.
As we said earlier, there's going to be we're not quite sure, but there's still a few glitches every now and then with the picture, but it's fixing itself pretty quickly. All right, we're getting ready to start the second quarter. We have to figure out where that loose wire is.
I know. I was thinking maybe because he was moving the camera a little bit too much, but I'm not sure.
All right, that's out of bounds. It's going to be a 16-yard hit for the Bucks. Grace Moore turns. Good battle on the side there. We feel like we were being quiet for a while, but we're back on. Grace Moore battling against Margaret Schur. All right, Virginia Olin, quick restart. To Kochman, back to Olin. Olin trying to dribble through. Goes back to Stewart. Stewart goes down the sideline. Off of Grace Moore's stick. Grace Moore trying to drive the end line. Quick restart. And now they're calling penalty corner. All right, another PC for the Chargers.
Opportunity for the Chargers.
We asked our camera person to have the streaming not quite as close up so we didn't have to move the camera as much. So hopefully it felt a little herky-jerky in the first quarter. Let's see if this is better. All right, PK goes out to Kochman. This is the same play they ran earlier and almost scored on. Good shot, good save. And 16-yard hit for the Bucks. So that passing play was the same penalty corner they did before. Ashley Alt to Kenna White to Claire Casey. Claire Casey's clear is blocked, but she gets it back. Nice pass up in the far side to Kochman. Crisco's unable to keep it in. Ball bounces to the middle. Gracie Casper is on it. Casper up to Oshiro. Oshiro trying to go for Crisco down the sideline. Crisco has it. Nice pass in the middle to Olin. Olin not able to tip it by off of Olin's fit. Quick restart here for the Bucks. Ellie Wilkins on it. Tries a long hit there. Goes all the way through to Macon Mobley. Great defense there. I think that was Kenna White on that great defensive play. Numbers are a little hard to detect, but I think so. All right, that's forward to Ashro. Ashro looking over to Crisco. Crisco trying to pass it to the middle, either to Ashro, deflected towards the goalie, and then cleared out by the goalie. That was actually a shot. Should add that to our shot list. Claire Casey bringing in from the sideline. Nice to the middle.
Must have been off the foot.
I think they thought that was off of. Yeah, I guess they thought that was off a foot. Not quite sure what they thought. Okay, long hit here for the Bucks. All right, Chargers restarted. Claire Casey's going to bring it in. Casey back to Stewart. Stewart was looking for Kochman in the middle. Taken away by Margaret Schur. Good pass forward again. Open, good defense. Nice save by E.T. Falls forward. E.T. another good save. Still in. That's Caroline Lustetter over there trying to bring it back in a third time. And they're saying that went off a Charger arm, so that's a PC for the Bucks. That was a dangerous play there by the Bucks. Good opportunities to score. We seem to have our loose wire going again. We'll have to track down this loose wire at some point.
I sent Emily up to see if she could figure it out. Go talk to him.
Okay. I don't know if it's hit his end or our end, though. Okay, Molly Brown's going to be the inserter. Brown inserts. Near side. Quick shot by Shearer. Another great save by E.T. Save on the end line. And then a goal for the Bucks. In the end, I think Molly Brown scored coming over from the insert. Ashra was not able to keep it in by herself. So original good save by Tiegler, but then it bounced out to the Country Day players, and the Chargers were not able to recover. So that at 9:55 of the second quarter, the Bucks take a lead on the goal by Molly Brown. Ashra's got it. Ashra dribbling up. Ashra turns, looks over to Kochman. Kochman goes to the middle looking for Olin, went off of her foot. Quick restart by the Bucks. Another long hit. They're trying to send down the middle with long hits. See if they can use their speed. That's did go out of bounds, so that'll be Ashley Alt bringing it in. Kochman down the sideline. Grace Moore's got it. Grace battling for it with L. Thompson. Grace still has it. Tries to go far side over to Claire Casey. Nice play by Grace Moore. Casey dribbling to the middle. Casey looks for Casper, but that was kind of a weak pass. It was picked off. Nice step in there. I think that was Stewart on the step in. That was Kenna White, sorry. High stick called on the Chargers. Wilkins has it. Wilkins dribbling. Pivots, goes outside to Lostetter. Claire, no, it wasn't to Lostetter. That was to McCurdy, but Claire Casey has it. Now she does a long hit down. Knocked down by the Bucks. Right back up. Claire Casey takes it away again. Claire Casey was looking for Grace Moore. She's got her. Grace Moore has it. Grace Moore trying to drive outside. Grace Moore battling 1-on-2, still fighting. That was Ashra looking down the middle, and it's going to be a 16-yard hit for the Bucks. Virginia Olin takes it away. Olin driving the end line. We have not been able to track down their loose wire yet, so hopefully we'll just try not to shake any wires. And that's a PC for the Chargers.
First one in the second quarter for them.
The Bucks scored on their PC this quarter. Let's see how the Chargers do. Looks like Caroline Kriska is going to insert.
Corner for the Ducks. Once again, by number 13, Caroline Crisco.
Crisco inserts. Quick shot by Olin. No, sorry, by Claire Casey. Good shot, good save. And then quick exit out there by Lostetter, but taken away by Kenna White. Gracie Casper steps in when Oshro loses it. Tries to go outside, taken away. I think that was Wilkins, but I couldn't see. It was McCurdy who took it away. Now Caroline Crisco, nice dribbling into the box. Nice defense there. Try to attempt to clear. Claire Casey shoots. Still in the box. Claire Casey takes it away again. Tries to get to the box. And then there's an attempt to clear there. I didn't see the number on that because that number is not on my list of who cleared that. The imaginary number I thought was not on my list. I didn't know. I thought it was a 12, but there's no 12. All right, Ellie Wilkins, quick restart, goes that side. Bounces over Claire Casey's stick. Nice step up there by Kenna White. Still has it. White still has it, going down the sideline. Nice play. Looking forward to Crisco. Crisco's got it. Gets it to Oshro. Nice play by Oshro. Nice dribbling by Oshro. Nice defense. What number is that on defense? Was that 17?
Can't see it.
I think that might have been Molly Brown on defense.
Yep, 17.
Yeah. So Molly Brown's made some key defensive plays as well as scoring the goal. Charges with a couple substitutions here. Reese Ziegler's in.
Reese Ziegler.
Oshro trying to go long towards Grace Moore. Grace Moore has it. Going up towards Crisco. Reese Ziegler's trying to step in. Reese goes into the box. Centers it. There's a fight for it. They're calling that off a Chargers foot. 16-yard hit. Kind of a dangerous clear outside. Charges pressure. Oshro takes it away. Oshro being pressured by Macon Mobley. Oshro has it. Lacey with her head up. Gets it to Virginia Olin. I'm going to call it penalty corner on that. I think that was off of Molly Brown's foot. Another PC for the Chargers. Caroline Crisco is going to take it. Marla Stewart ran the play in.
Switching sides.
Yep. Crisco goes to Oshro. Oshro in the middle to Olin. Good shot. Good save. Balls goes outside. That's Katie Pylon who's back in, trying to get it down the sideline. Unsuccessful. That'll be Chargers ball. Claire Casey going to get it.
With 3:30 left in the second half. Or I'm sorry, second quarter.
First half.
First half, second quarter.
Oshro recovers. Oshro trying to dribble. Oshro still has it. Free hit for the Chargers. Oshro dribbles. Oshro trying to turn. Still trying to turn. She's triple teamed essentially. Gets it through to Grace Moore. Moore tries to get it towards Crisco. Nice dribbling by Crisco. Blocked. Another shot there by Osro. Blocked again. I don't know if those were all the goalie or off a defender, but those were great plays by Country Day's defense. Kenna White dribbling it up. Yeah, Zella Thomas has been playing great in goal for the Bucks. Nice turn by Oshra. Oshra gets it in the box. Still fighting for it. Oshra still has it. Backhanded shot. And they're going to call that a PC. He changed his call.
What year is Country Day's goalie? Do we know?
She's a senior.
Do we know if she's going to play anywhere?
We do not know. That's a good question.
Or if anybody happens to be watching and knows, they can tell us in the chat.
Yeah, one thing we don't have, since this is our first broadcast, is a sense of anybody's where people have committed to playing in college, if they have. We know some of them. Oshra goes to Olin. Olin back to Oshra on the end line. Blocked by good defense. Nice play. It's Ellie Wilkins, good battle there with Lucy Oshra. Marla Stewart tried to bring it in, or tried to give it to Virginia Ellen. Virginia found a different ball. That was a practice ball. Okay, so Zella Thomas is playing for Sewanee, or planning to play for Sewanee next year. Far side, I think that's Ziegler over in the far side. Yep. Ziegler still has it. Ziegler still has it. Tries to go back to Casey. Good battle there. Casey has it. Quick restart. Tries to get into the penalty area and earns a PC. 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Remember that if time runs out, they'll still play the PC through. So Crisco getting ready to take the PC. Falls to Kochman. Kochman goes over to Oshro. Oshro tries to shoot far side to Crisco, and Crisco scores. So Caroline Crisco from Lucy Oshro. Nice passing. Great goal. So that was the follow-up of the previous one when the Oshro and Kochman passed back and forth. This time, instead of going to Kochman, Oshro went far post, and the inserter came in. Interestingly enough, both PC goals have been scored by the inserter. 26 seconds left, first half, score 1-1. Country Day restarts, coming outside. It's off of a Country Day player. Virginia Olin's got 16 seconds. Trying to look to see where she can get it. Does a long hit towards Grace Moore. Grace Moore has it. Lucy Oshra comes up with it. 5 seconds left. Trying to get a shot off or get a PC. Ooh, that was a great play. She almost hit Reese Ziegler far post, although I don't think it would have counted because I think Ziegler would have been hitting it after the buzzer. But great play at the end. So at the end of the first half, the score is 1-1. The Bucks goal was scored by Molly Brown off of a melee after a penalty corner. Molly Brown was the inserter on it. And the goal that was scored by the Chargers to tie the game was scored by Caroline Crisco, assisted by Lucy Oshra with 26 seconds left in the second quarter. So we're going into halftime with a score tied of 1-1. And we will be off the mics for a little bit. We'll do stats after halftime. All right, we are back from halftime. Score again is 1-1 at the half, with Molly Brown scoring for the Bucks and Caroline Crisco scoring for the Chargers. So first half stats. The Chargers have 8 penalty corners to 3 by the Bucks. Chargers really put a lot of pressure on in the last part of that second quarter. Chargers have 12 shots to 10 by the Bucks. Elizabeth Tiegler has 6 saves, and Zella Thomas has 5 saves, but some of those saves are pretty spectacular. She's been doing a great job in goal. And this, actually, both goalies have been playing very well here. So, let's see what happens in this second half. The substitutes at the sideline were just sort of dancing in a circle around Chandler Brooks, who's our backup goalie and who is homecoming queen. So I don't know if that was because she was homecoming queen or if they were just having fun. Oh, they're doing it again.
Just being fun. Just having some fun.
All right, getting ready to get the second half underway. Again, the score is tied 1-1. We've got a few more people watching now. Let us know if where you're watching from. If it's out of state, we always like to see who's watching from the furthest away. So the chat is now working. You can type in the chat if you're watching from out of state. Usually we have some Claire Casey relatives watching from out of state. All right, long hit forward by the Bucks. Falls to Virginia Olin. Olin goes outside to Claire Casey, forward to Gracie Casper. Nice passing. Casper tries to get a Crisco, misses it, goes off her foot. Quick restart for the Bucks there. Oshro has it, but they're saying that was off of her foot. Quick restart by Ellie Wilkins. That wasn't Wilkins. Or was it? Yes, it was Wilkins. I was right. Ball falls to Wilkins again. She tries to go outside with it. Oshro battling. Oshro has it. Oshro tries to go forward to Casper, but it falls to Crisco. Crisco has it in the box and then kicked it with her foot, unfortunately, because of how the ball fell. Good battle on the far side. Oshro comes out with it. Oshro dribbles around one player, trying to go around a second player in the box. Casper is unable to keep it in. Oshro has been putting a lot of pressure through dribbling on the Bucks here. They're saying that was off a Bucks, so Chargers get the hit. Over to Claire Casey. Kind of bounces off her stick. She tries to turn. Nice dribbling. Goes to the middle. Deflects through. Crisco battling for it off of a foot. But Olin had it, so they played the continuation, and then now that's off of a Charger that foot. But that was a save by Country Days goalie. A hoof off a Charger's hoof. All right, Casey steps in. Good battle right there. I've got to figure out the numbers of the people on this side. That was with Lostetter, Caroline Lostetter. Ball falls to Margaret Schur. Schur trying to go up with it. Now tries to do a long pass forward. Nice step in. I think that was Ashley Alt. Yes, it was. Ashley Alt gets it back. It's off of a foot. Virginia Olin getting ready for the long hit start. Oh, nice ball through to Gracie Casper. She was wide open, not able to control it. That was a great ball. All right, 16-yard hit here. Ellie Wilkins blocked by Virginia Olin. Olin drilling. Olin turns. Olin blocked. Good defense. That's Molly Brown again. Molly Brown playing great on defense. Tries to get it forward to Lostetter. And that's going to be out of bounds. So that will be kind of White was on the restart, but taken away. Forward to Caroline Lostetter. Dangerous situation here for the Chargers. Nice play by Ashley Alt, but it was off of her foot. So Chargers get the restart. Wilkins has it. Wilkins trying to drive. And that's going to be Chargers because Wilkins missed the ball and hit the Chargers. Louise Kochman getting ready for the restart. Kochman goes back to White. White goes far side, actually kind of between two people, and it goes out of bounds. So we mentioned that Country Day's goalie has committed to Sewanee. We'll give you some information about Charger commit shortly. Ball moved up a little bit. Don't usually make them move the ball forward for the free hits, but that's okay. That deflected off of Crisco's stick. Still fighting for it. Crisco has it. Crisco goes down the sideline. That was Gracie Casper trying to step in and get it. Crisco comes back with it. Nice play by Crisco. Forward to Casper. Or no, that's Tina Garofoli. 5 and 6 again. Garofoli over to, I think that's Virginia Olin. Yes, it is. She driving the box. She gets it forward. Over to Crisco. Crisco turns. Crisco trying to get a shot off. That's off a foot. That'll be a penalty corner. Nice play by Crisco to win the PK. Nice play by Virginia Olin. Nice pass forwarded to Jolin. All right, looks like Claire Casey. So in the first quarter, Claire Casey took the PCs as the inserter. Second quarter, Crisco. Now we're back to Casey. Casey goes to Olin. Olin shoots. Another save. Comes out wide to Ashra. Another great save by the goalie. Ashra, great turn. Ashra in the box. Another great turn. It's off of Country Day. It's going to be a long hit for the Chargers out here. Kochman goes up to Olin. Olin tries to go forward to Ashra. Ashra has it. Ashra's triple team tries to get it to the middle or maybe get it off of a foot, one or the other. Nice block by Kochman. Kochman goes far side looking for Garofoli. She keeps it in. But it goes, Tina has a go off of her foot. Battle on the sideline. Garofoli battling for it. As is Crisco. Crisco comes around out with it. Crisco good dribbling. Crisco has it. Taken away by Shearer. And then recovered by Ashley Alt. She goes to the middle to Ashra. Ashra goes outside looking for Casey. Casey has it. Casey down the sideline. Casey pressured, goes inside. Tries to hit it to the middle. Molly Brown comes up with it. Casey tries to step in. It's off of Casey. Should be Buck's ball. What's the call? It is Buck's ball. Knocked down by Casey on the clear attempt by Timperman. Back again. Casey tries to get it again. Casey fighting for it again. Claire Casey fighting for it again. Casey still has it. Casey was looking forward for Garofoli, but Molly Brown steps in again. Another great play by Molly Brown. Her attempt to clear is blocked by Casey. You see Ashra is trying to turn. Goes outside to Claire Casey. Casey backhands down the sideline towards Gracie Casper, who turns it inside. Gets it off of Brown, goes to the middle to Olin. Olin still has it, tries to get it forward. Nice save by the Bucks goalie. Falls to Casey. Casey long shot. Another save by the Bucks goalie. Another attempted clear. Comes back to the middle again. Tipped. Crisco trying to fight for it. Crisco backhanded shot. Good effort. Goes wide. 16-yard hit for the Bucks. We're gonna have to settle Mr. Casey down out here. He keeps getting excited during the game.
He's right outside.
And when he gets excited, he gets in our viewing area. All right, we got a timeout here. I suspect this was a timeout by Country Day, but I did not see the call. Did either of you see the call?
No, and we have 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
So again, we mentioned that Zella Thomas is committed to Sewanee for the Bucks. We don't have any records on any other commitments by the Bucks, although it would not surprise me if that there are probably several that we just don't know them. As far as the Chargers go, Claire Casey is planning to play at Tufts next year. Virginia Olin is planning to play at Miami of Ohio. Lucy Ashra is playing at Ohio State, following in the footsteps of Emma Goldine. And Caroline Crisco is planning to play at Franklin and Marshall. And Elizabeth Tiegler will be mating the nets at Appalachian State, where I think Mickey Ashra played goalie. So that's a good tradition to have an Oshiro or a player for Oshiro play goalie at App State. All right, this should be a 16-yard hit, I believe, for the Bucks. Let's see where we are here. Yeah, I'm not sure they're totally sure, but that's what it should be. Wilkins getting ready to take it. Wilkins goes diagonal far side, try to clear it down. Nice step in by Ashley Alt. Alt hasn't always been playing defense all year, but she's been doing a great job at right D here. She may have switched earlier in the season. We just didn't see this. All right, another restart by the Bucks. Got a battle in midfield. That's McCurdy battling, trying to get it forward. Kochman ends up with it. Kochman goes forward. Is that Groffley far side? I think so.
Yes.
Yep, Tina Groffley far side. Good defense by the Bucks. I think that's Oshiro trying to fight for it. Now Oshiro goes way down the sideline. Nice play to Grace Moore. Grace Moore tries to center it. There's that Molly Brown person blocking it again. Great defense by Brown. But her clear is stopped. Grace Moore has it again. Drives the end line. That's going to be Chargers hit up top as that was knocked out by Molly Brown. Kochman has it. Kochman looks, goes inside to Oshiro. Oshiro spins, shoots.
It's
Wide. 16-yard hit for the defense. Again, if you are watching from home and you can chat, you can let us know where you're watching from. Kenna White pressured. Kenna White still has it. Kenna White still has it. Still pressured. She's played well with poise. Goes out of bounds, though, and that'll be a Bucks restart. Long hit, falls to the Bucks. Dangerous play there. Good play by Mobley. Taken away by Olin. Olin goes forward to Grace Moore. Outside to Tina Garofoli. Good coming back on defense there by Schur. But her hit is a diagonal one, intercepted by Claire Casey. Remember, our saying is that diagonals get eaten. All right, Chargers free hit.
5 minutes left in the third.
Oshiro has it. Oshiro looking forward for Grace Moore. Grace Moore turns, shoots, deflected by Molly Brown. Comes back to Grace Moore again. She still has it. Falls to Lucy Oshiro. Oshiro backs in. Oshiro spins. That's cleared out, but then taken away by Olin. That was a good attempted clear by Al Thompson. Goes outside again. That's Maisie. Is that Maisie Collins? Was that 5? I couldn't tell. Okay, Maisie Collins over there. That's a good play right there to get by the defense. Dangerous thing here for the dangerous attack for the Bucks, but Kenna White steps in and slows it down. Now they get forward again. First time the Bucks have had pressure in a while here. It's Kenna White has it. Nice dribbling by Kenna White down the far sideline. White still has it. Going forward for Garofoli. Molly Brown steps in again. I think the offense needs to stay away from Molly Brown here.
That's what I was thinking.
That's off a Chargers foot. That's off of Garofoli's foot. Bucks with a quick restart.
Under 4 minutes left in the quarter.
That was Audrey Glosson that was stepping in. First time I've seen her on the field. Virginia Olin, deflected by Oshiro, falls in front. Glosson's there. Another save. That's off. Called that off of Claire Casey's foot. Dad was not convinced. We're sending at her and force her to
Move Mr. Casey
move
over.
Mr. Casey over a little bit. Gracie Casper came in for Tina Garofoli, who's played well. A little bit of some position switching here as a result. Good battle on the side here. Goes to Glosson, over to Casey, over to Oshro.
They're trying to blame Mr. Casey
For the
screen
loose
going
wire.
black.
Yeah, it's all him. I don't think so. All right, ball goes up top. Pressure here. Nice pressure by the Bucks. That was a great play by Ashley Alt to keep it there. To Kochman. Kochman tries to get it up. Knocked down. Great play by Schur to knock it down. Still battle going on. That's off of Gracie Casper's foot. So Wilkins trying to restart it. And that's going to go all the way down the field to Elizabeth Tiegler, who just knocks it out of bounds. So that'll be a Bucks hit from up top. All right, Virginia's dad's watching from Nashville. So that's our furthest away. Oh, let's see, do we have anybody else there? Now we got, I told you we were going to have Casey relatives watching from far away. Got some Casey relatives watching from Syracuse. I can count on Casey's watching. All right, ball falls to the middle there. I think that was Casper trying to get it down. Blocked by Molly Brown yet again. Outside over to McCurdy. McCurdy tries to turn it, pressured by Virginia Olin. We got almost 1 minute left in the third quarter. Olin still has it. She's pressured. Off goes out of bounds. McCurdy trying to bring it in. Blocked by Olin. Bounces over her stick. Dangerous there, except a missed shot. That fell right to, who was that over there? I think that might have fallen to Darcy Keller. All right, Audrey Glosson has it. Glosson turns. Sort of a blind blast in the middle, nobody there. Cleared by Country Day, kept in. Good defense. Kenna White, another good play, but dribbles the ball out of bounds. So we got 5 seconds left. Virginia Olin has it. Virginia tries to just send it down the field, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Scores 1-1 at the end of the third quarter. Chargers really dominated that quarter in terms of shots and penalty corners. It's alumni night for Chargers Field Hockey Night, and let's tell you a couple of the people that are here. We have Mackenzie Busby, Mac Busby, who played at Rhodes College, class of 13. Meredith Clay, class of 2014, who played at William & Mary, good goalie there. Kate Lorenz, class of 2014. Sarah Heacock, class of 2015, who played at App State and then Queens. Lainey Deal, class of 18. Grayson Bubin, class of 18, who played at Davidson. And Chloe Appleby, class of 18, who played at Davidson. So real good set of alums here supporting the Chargers in this game against the Bucks. I think I heard a lot of them are wearing like the fan buttons with Mickey Yashiro on them, which is kind of fun. So that's a good group that's here to support. Or Morgan Hart play for Georgia Soccer, or several players play for Elon Soccer of our women's players. But every now and then we can get Emma Goldine playing for Ohio State or some of the other Chargers playing field hockey. We need to talk to a Providence Day dad, Mr. Margulis, who was excited that they just started doing lacrosse, and see if we can get him to work on more field hockey. He works for ESPN in programming, I believe.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
All right, so 1-1, 1 quarter left in regulation. Again, if you missed their recap at the beginning, Country Day beat the Chargers 2-1 at Country Day and with 2 late goals. And the Bucks have lost to Covenant Day 1-0 in overtime. So each team has 1 conference loss right now, which shows you the importance of this game. In addition to the fact this is the biggest private school rivalry around and a repeat of several state championship games. All right, ball falls to Crisco. Her attempt to get up is blocked. Crisco fights back for it. Owen gets it. Back to Claire Casey. Nice open pass. Back to Alt. Alt with her head up. Trying a good ball reversal there. Reversal of fields. That's Oshiro. Oshiro going down the sideline. I guess that went out of bounds before Oshiro could control it. Country Day tries to clear with a diagonal. Remember, diagonals are tough. Taken away by Claire Casey. Claire Casey goes forward looking for Gracie Casper. Casper gets in the middle. Casper loses momentum. Good defense, but it falls to Grace Moore. Moore still has it in the box. Chargers would at least like to get a shot off to get a penalty corner here. And it is cleared out all the way to Ashley Alt. Alt goes towards Kochman in the middle. Kochman controls, looks for Virginia Olin, goes off of Virginia's feet, and that'll be a quick restart for Ellie Wilkins. Wilkins restart blocked by Eloise Kochman. Eloise Kochman battling for it, as is Claire Casey. Claire Casey loses her stick, but Grayson Ann McCurdy passes it out of bounds, and that'll be a Charger restart here. Kochman with a long hit. Falls to Gracie Casper. Casper has it. Casper was looking for Olin. It was blocked by Molly Brown, but hit her arm, I believe, and so it was a restart for the Chargers. And that's going to be a high ball from Claire Casey. It was higher than she wanted that to be. Although it was
trying to be fast.
It was well deflected by Caroline Crisco. All right, Ellie Wilkins with the restart, looking outside. Virginia Olin tried to step in. That's going to be out of bounds. Let's see here. They're going to call it. They're going to call it green ball. Say it was deflected off a Charger. That's going to be knocked out of bounds by Claire Casey. Some stick and some leg, but she seems to be okay. Ball's to the middle, blocked by Olin. They're fighting for it. Crisco comes away with it. Crisco goes outside to Casper. Casper is able to keep it in. Casper goes to the middle towards Grace Moore. Grace Moore has it. She turns, goes up top to Lucy Oshiro. Oshiro has space, loses the ball a little bit, but still has space. Gets it in the middle. The several fans and one coach thought that should have been a PC. Was not called. Falls back to Ashley Alt. Ashley falls back to Kenna White, over to Claire Casey. Claire Casey driving the middle. Tries to long hit it forward. Falls to Virginia Olin. Olin battling for it. Olin still battling with Wilkins. They're going to say that's Country Day ball. Go outside there. Oshiro tries to step in. Actually, I think that was Stewart that tried to step in, but taken away by Kenna White. White goes forward for Grace Moore. Grace Moore has it. Moore still has it. Still trying to drive the corner. Looks for Oshiro. No, that's Crisco, sorry, I think. Crisco has it. Crisco's in the box. Still fighting for it. Moore goes to get it. Moore dribbling in the box. Moore turns. Tries to get it in. Crisco's there, still loose, and cleared out of bounds by the Bucks. Got a lot of loud fans in this game. You can tell the intensity of the rivalry, or maybe you can tell the score.
Little under 11 minutes left in the quarter and the game.
All right, so they're giving that to the Chargers because it was cleared out by the Bucks from the, and that's going to be a 16-yard hit in regulation. Could be more than that in the game, but in regulation.
Do we know what the overtime rules are?
Not 100% sure what they are in the regular season. I probably have it written down somewhere. Nice step in by Oshiro. Oshiro over to Casper. Casper still battling for it. Good defense by Molly Brown. Casper goes up top to Oshiro. Oshiro trying to go through Molly Brown, gets it through her. And the several fans and a coach again think that should have been a penalty corner. I don't think the coach and the fans are winning that battle at the moment. Long hit, knocked down by Kochman. Great play by Eloise Kochman on that hard hit. Goes to the middle, looking for Crisco or Moore. Good defense there by L. Thompson. Grace Moore still fighting for it. Grace Moore still fighting for it. Wilkins is there. She goes in the front towards Casper. Unsuccessful. And there's a potential break there for the Bucks from the pressure. But nice defense. I think that was Olin that came back and pressured. Outside to Claire Casey. Casey with the restart, looking at the middle. It's going to be charges. It was knocked down by the leg of Macon Mobley. But now that's a 16-yard hit, shot out by the Chargers. 8:50 left. Uh-oh. We may have just lost our picture for a second. Hopefully it'll come right back. There it is.
It's out again on the other screen.
All right, now we have a PC for the Chargers. All right, we'll have to act as if this is the radio since our screen is black for a second. Here it comes back. Okay. Looks like Caroline Crisco is going to take it as she did in the second quarter. They've called the play they want. Should come back again. There it goes. Reloads again. Crisco with the PC. Crisco goes to the middle to Olin. Bounces over Olin's stick. Casper has it. Casper tries to get it in. That's off of a Country Day foot. Olin with a quick restart. They're going to make them stop the ball, make sure it stops before they do the restart. So Olin's going to turn and look. Goes outside towards Casey, bounces over a stick. That's going to be a Bucks ball. Long hit. Falls to Kochman. Kochman's doing a great job controlling those long clears by the Bucks. That's been the difference in this half with the pressure. All right, it's off of a foot. Kochman getting ready to look up. Tries to pass the middle, off another foot, but it falls to, they're going to make them re-hit it. They didn't play continuation. So Oshiro has it. Oshiro dribbling the middle. Oshiro still has it. On that quick restart, Oshiro still has it. Flips a shot, falls off of Gracie Casper's stick. Free hit for the Bucks. Another long hit. Almost goes over Ashley Alt's stick. Ashley Alt is pressured by Lostetter. Dangerous moment here for the Chargers. And is that Kenna White taking charge again? Yes, it was. Kenna White just being really steady back on defense. Long pass forward by Kochman. Picked off by Wilkins. Battling on the far side. Casey's coming over to get that on the far side. Casey has it. Casey driving the middle. Casey looking over. She was trying to get that to Oshiro. But that was a great step in by Ellie Wilkins, but then the clear was once again blocked by Kochman. Great play by Kochman again. That's off of a foot. Quick restart here for the Chargers. Claire Casey, I believe, again has it. Good clear out by the Chargers. Kochman steps in again. By the Bucks, sorry. Kochman steps in again. Lostetter trying to clear it. Falls to, I think that's Casey again. Over towards Oshiro. Oshiro trying to turn. Another off of a foot without a call, according to the Chargers fans anyway. Another attempted long hit. Deflects off of a Charger. Dangerous here. And Kenna White again. They're going to call a foul on her, but she prevented a breakaway. And the Bucks are giving the Chargers time to recover here. Wilkins goes outside. Dribbled out of the box by the Chargers, and a 16-yard hit for the Chargers. Well, or off a foot. I couldn't tell which. Either way, Chargers get a chance to clear it. Alt goes outside to Casey. Casey goes down the sideline. Is that Garofoli back in? Garofalo's back in? Garofoli, I was right. Okay, Garofoli back in. Is that, I can't tell if that was Ziegler there or Glosson. What number is that? Is that 7, so it's Ziegler. Chargers get the hit up top. Now they're going to get from right here. Here we go. Quick restart. 16-yard hit. Looked like another foot. Chargers are not real happy with some of the calls in here. We're having our loose wire again. I don't know where the loose wire is coming from.
I think it's up top.
I think it could be with the camera, but we're not sure. Luckily, it's correcting itself rapidly. 3:52 left, fourth quarter. Scores tied 1-1. Country Day trying to clear it. Marla Stewart goes back and gets it. Up to Kochman. Kochman up to Virginia Olin. Olin goes forward. Blocked by the Bucks. Another attempt to clear. Again, Kochman is there to keep it in. Another great play by Kochman. Bounce it over a Buck stick. Ziegler has it. Ziegler looking forward for Olin. Olin gets by. Olin backhand shot towards the middle. Save kicked out, but Gracie Casper kicks it in. That was another good save.
That was off her foot.
All right. Giving the Chargers the okay. Stewart has it. Goes to Olin. Olin drives the end line. Olin drives the end line, still has it. Trying to get a penalty corner, and she does. Nice play by Virginia Olin to win the penalty corner. All right, 2:45 left. Big PC here for the Chargers. Waiting for the call on who's going to take it. Looks like Claire Casey's going to take it again. Call from Nikki Oster on the sidelines with the play. Casey goes to the middle. Kochman has it. Kochman passes over to Oshiro. Oshiro shoots. Saved. Kicked out. Saved again. Shot again. Still in there. Claire Casey trying to shoot it. And they're going to call another PC. It's another good save by Zella Thomas. And then mayhem in the box. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Tied 1-1.
Oh, no, that's not. Which insurance is it that Mayhem?
Oh, I don't even remember. Yeah.
It's not State Farm. It's
Some insurance company. All right. Over to Kochman. Bounces off her stick. She still gets it over to Oshiro. Oshiro trying to drive into the box. See if she can win another PC. She's still in the box. She tries to hit it off of a foot. Still has it. Still has it. And wins another PC. Good play by Lucy Oshiro. Good recovery from the ball bouncing over the stick. Okay, we have 1:24 left. Third PC in a row here for the Chargers. Claire Casey is taking it again.
they need need to do some quick shots and not play with it and try to get into great position. They just need to hit. There's just so many people in front.
Remember, both goals in this game were scored by the inserter. Claire Casey inserts it to Virginia Olin. Olin goes over to Oshro. Oshro lines up a shot, goes back post. Claire Casey was there, wasn't able to get on it. That might have been the same intended play that scored our first PC goal, with Oshro going back post. Wilkins gets it forward. Kochman again blocks it. Ziegler was looking forward for Garofoli, and that goes out of bounds. 16-yard hit for the Bucks. Wilkins getting ready to send it up. Wilkins sent it up, blocked again by the Chargers. That was Claire Casey over to Kochman. Kochman goes forward, looking for Oshro. Oshro has it. Oshro driving in the box. Oshro still has it. Oshro shoots. Score. Are they gonna, oh, you know what? It went off of Garofoli. It went off of Garofoli, so no goal. Great play. Blocked by Oshro. 5 seconds left. Oshro goes in the box. Another quick save. And now it's going to be overtime. Wow, Zella Thomas has played great. Chargers had a lot of pressure on there. Hopefully you didn't miss any of that. So that shot that was going in hit Garofoli in front, and as a result of hitting Garofoli in front, it was blown dead and didn't count as a goal. Or was that Casper? It's either Casper or Garofoli. I think it might have been Casper. 5 and 6 when they're both on the field at the same time is tough. All right, we think we're playing 7v7 in overtime with 2 10-minute quarters and golden goal. And if nothing happens in there, we'll go to the shootout. All right, you want to review second half stats there?
Let's see, the Chargers had 5 shots on goal. Oh, I'm sorry, 10 shots on goal, 5 corners, and let's see, Country Day Bucks had 10 saves, no corners, and no shots.
So the Chargers, this has been a pattern for the Chargers several times this year where they've dominated a quarter but not been able to get the goal, finally score the goal. Although in this case, I think it was Zella Thomas as much as anything that kept them out of the goal. We sent our spotter out to get the rules. Emily found the right person to ask to make sure we knew the rules for overtime.
Yeah,
Andy Oshero. Yeah, that was probably the right person to ask.
We're going to go off mic for just a few minutes until we start up in overtime.
It's not going to be 10 minutes. We're going to be starting right away.
We're going to start?
Yeah. Yeah, there should only be a 1-minute break here before the game restarts. So again, it's alumni night. We mentioned a lot of alums that are here watching for the Chargers. Including Mac Busby, class of 13, Meredith Clay, class of 14, Kate Lorenz, class of 14, Sarah Heacock, class of 15, Lainey Dio, class of 18, Grayson Buben, class of 18, Chloe Appleby, class of 18. Who's Chloe's coaching JV? Oh, Mac and Sarah are both coaching JV, Mac Busby and Sarah Heacock. And I think we also have here as well, I think Ashley Sumwalt, who's now married and no longer Sumwalt, was supposed to be here. I have not seen her. But really good turnout on the part of the Chargers field hockey alums. All right. Getting ready to start this overtime. Coin toss going on here. As you can tell from our screens, sun's beginning to set here. Lots of conversation before the coin toss. I imagine they're reviewing the rules. We need to give the referee a mic like they do in the NFL, and then we could have got the overtime rules straight from the referee.
Okay, there's the toss.
Chargers win the toss. So, you know, Chargers completely dominated regulation in that last half, but Country Day does have some speed, and 7v7, that speed can be really important. So we'll see what happens here. Al Kochman was really dominating the defensive midfield there. Country Day only got the ball across midfield once or twice the entire half. Al was knocking down almost all the clearance attempts. Managers running on the field to get them defensive masks and run them down to the other end because we're switching ends here. Look at that, those sprinting managers. Impressive hustle on the part of the managers. I think that is Alex Emery, Ella Grace Wallace, and Jenna Cook, because I think Annabelle Ciccoletti is one of the people dancing around Chandler Brooks on the sideline, along with one of my advisees, Kate Brenley. I haven't done the usual who the star AP US history students in this group. All right, so we got Crisco, Olin, Oshiro. I think that's Casey far side. And then Kochman and probably Kenna White is my guess, although I can't see, for the Chargers. And then we'll try to give you the who's on for the Bucks in a second here. Crisco's off a foot. That's off of her foot, apparently. All right, Wilkins trying to get the restart. Wilkins tries to go down the sideline, goes out of bounds.
You're right, it's
All right, Kochman with the restart. Kochman goes back to Kenna White. She goes, reverses field all the way over to Claire Casey. Casey goes down the sideline looking for Crisco. Crisco against Molly Brown. Good battle. Crisco tries to get around Molly Brown. Hits Molly Brown's foot. Chargers get the restart. Oshiro is there. Oshiro goes to the middle looking for Virginia Olin. There's a fight there with Olin. Couldn't tell who was there with Olin. Olin tries to take it away. She does. Goes outside to Kochman. Kochman diagonal shot. No goal. Too far out. All right, Bucks the 16-yard hit. Oh, missed clear there. Claire Casey steps in. Oshiro steps in, back to Casey. Casey goes down the sideline for Crisco. Crisco has Wilkins on her. Tries to get by. Goes to the middle looking for Oshiro. That's off of a Country Day foot. Ball falls to Oshiro. Oshiro still has it. Oshiro trying to turn. She turns, she shoots. Deflected by Crisco, and that is in. I don't think that was Crisco who finally knocked it in, but that's a golden goal there.
2 minutes in.
So less than 2 minutes into overtime. It was Oshiro and Crisco, but I think it was actually knocked in far side. So my best guess is that might have been Casey that knocked it in, but we'll see if we can tell from a lot of dancing on the part of some fans over here. That's a huge win. Was that, who was getting hugged right there? Is that Crisco or is that Virginia Olin? It might have been Olin that knocked it. No, wait, somebody's getting a big hug. Yeah, I think it was Claire Casey that finally knocked it in.
Who knocked it in?
Was that Claire? I think it was Claire Casey. She's the one that was getting the big hugs there at the end. So I think it was, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Claire Casey who knocked it in. Great melee there. Chargers win in overtime 2-1. So what that means is with this split, each team winning 2-1 at home, but Country Day having the loss against Covenant Day, Chargers are in first place in the conference and in the driver's seat to win the conference. All right, I don't know when our next game we're going to be broadcasting is. We will let you know. Also, pay attention to the weather. There may be some changes to the schedule, athletic schedule this week because of the upcoming rain that's expected from Hurricane Ian. So pay attention and see what see what you find out as the hurricane approaches. Just keep track of stuff on the Chargers website. Final score, Providence State Chargers 2, Country Day Bucks 1. Thank you all for watching. It was fun to be back on the air.